Good morning, everyone. Before we go too far into our series, I wanted to show you how you could use the sack or whatever other kind of paper you had to cover your book. So I have another one that I cut out and I cut down. If you watch, if you watched the last video, you know I had a pharmacy bag and I cut it down to fit over the top of this. So what we're going to do, I have already sanded it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover this book, and we're going to make two of them. While we're decorating, I'll just decorate another one alongside of it. We're going to cover this book with this bag so that you can see that you can use anything you have to do this. Okay? So this is going to be the next installment of the videos showing you that you can use a bag to cover your book. And so we're going to get right into it because the last one took me a long time to upload, which I didn't care for. I was just hours on end trying to get it to upload, like 10 and a half hours. So we're going to jump on this one and get it done. So here we go. We're going to get into our Mod Podge again because I didn't fill my bottle up. And now my Mod Podge is just Elmer's Glue and water. And I'm going to cover this back here completely with this Mod Podge. Okay, now I'm going to show you that this is my pharmacy bag. You can see it right here. This is the same bag I showed you yesterday. And I'm going to lay this down over our book so that I have a little on both sides, top and bottom. Start smoothing it down. Now this is going to have a few more wrinkles in it, but don't worry about those wrinkles. We're going to cover them up with something pretty. I'll lift this back up. Let me try to get that one out of it a little bit right there. Okay. Way to the edge. Let's see if we can pull a few of these out. Over here, if I don't tear my bag up, because it's starting to seal already. Nope, never mind. We're not going to do that. Put some more glue on that right there and lay it back down. Okay. All right, there's the front. And the back, we're going to turn it over. Ooh, I just barely left enough right there to fold over. Good thing it's white. Good thing it's white. I don't always do things the straightest in the world. But that is where I don't worry about it too bad. You know, I just try to do it the best I can, and we're going to lay that down and pull it down. Put some Mod Podge right over the top of it. I forgot to cut my edges. Okay, now scissors out. We're going to trim this corner, leaving about 1/8 of an inch. So we'll do it on all sides. We'll leave a little bit of leeway in your corners to give you a place to curl it. Okay. Now we're going to come right down this end. Curl that over. That side. When you're using Mod Podge, you can Mod Podge right over the edges. So, okay, now we've got this side down here to do. Get that done. Pull it up and over. Work it down. And remember, when you're using this much wet glue, your book will warp a little bit when you're using cardboard, but it will straighten back out. Okay, this end. And there we go. We have it covered with white paper. And I have a piece of red paper here. And let's see, will it go around it? I believe it will. Okay, I'm going to cut this at 5.5. Well, let's see. What else do I have here that I could put over that? Let's see if I've got anything else. Okay. We just got a piece of paper here that I'm going to use. I'm going to put part of it over here on this side. And then I'm going to cut another piece and put, you can probably use that piece. We'll just do it white on the inside and the out. So I'm going to glue this. Just a letter. And I'm going to give it about 1/8 of an inch at the top and the sides. Smooth it down. And I'm going to fold it back here about 1/8 of an inch. And cut it down right along that line. And smooth it down. Need a little more glue over here. Paper down. And I ran off just a little bit with my paper. I'm going to cover that up anyway, so I'll do that. It's not easy to use. It's not as easy to use a bag, and I can tell you that, especially when you're as crazy as I am, which I'll tell you what, this being sick has made me about half crazy. Okay, I'm going to cut this off here. right about there. And I'm going to lay that down and glue it down. And we're going to cover all of this, so don't worry about the way it looks. Everything's going to be covered up with something else because we have to put some color on it or we have to do something with it. So, you know, just glue it down. Let that hang over just a little bit because I kind of tore the paper there. Like that. Up there a little bit. Okay. I'll tell you, I'm getting glue everywhere. I need to get me a rag. I need to get me a rag. Okay. Here, we're going to cut this down here. Just let it come loose just a little bit and cut right along that edge. Hey. And there's our book, covered with white inside and out. Have a seam back here on the back, but like I said, we're going to cover that up, or you can turn it over to the back, either one. Make sure it's down tight. Now we've covered it with a paper bag and a piece of old junk mail. What I'm going to do with this, which you all can do, is I've got napkins that are Christmas napkins, and I'm going to get them out. You can find the Christmas napkins that I've got at the Dollar Tree for $1 a package. If you haven't got any Christmas napkins or something like that, go check out your local Dollar Tree and pick you up some cards or napkins or whatever you have. You know, if you've got some upstairs, or if you've got some in your kitchen that you didn't use, or if you don't want to make it Christmas, use whatever you've got. So I'm going to step over here and get me a couple of napkins out of here. Okay. You can find these at Dollar Store, Dollar General, you know, lots of places. These are just little pocket napkins that you can carry with you. And we're going to cut out right around this tree here. And up above it. You have to pull your layers. And you can do this with Scotch tape. Which I don't have any with me, so I'm out of it. I've got to find an edge that will come loose. There we go. Now we're starting. And they look like they might be 2-ply. Yeah, there it is. Okay. We're going to take this and put this right in the center of this. And I'm going to trim that tree off. Right up that fold line. Cut straight. I'm shaking this morning. Okay. So here we go. We're going to put a little glue right in the center of this. Lay that down. Around the edges and start from the center and pull out. Mod Podge that right on there. Okay. Now we're just going to lay this over and let it dry, and then we'll put some more decoration around it to make it look a little better. But that's what you can do with a paper bag. Alrighty, and I will see you on the next one, and we'll go back to the other book. Bye-bye for now.